Hey guys, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. Today we are going to be continuing exactly where we left off, essentially bulldozing through this game, slash just trying to make our way, not trying to run a mile, but just trying to, keep some good pace and all that. Regardless, I still don't think I'll put points into stuff just yet. Haven't found the need to, and all that, so yeah. Persuade, I think is fine. I mean, we could put 2 points in there. Oh right, because we got to 50, we can specialize. Let's reset. So yes, once you get a skill to level 50, you can specifically buff that skill up. Now the weird thing is I don't exactly know what it's talking about. Sometimes I feel like as soon as I get one to level 50, I can level up the other. But then other times, not so much. But anyways, let's put 2 points in there, sure. I mean, lockpicking is still like a big thing, even though we hit 50, which is decent, but we still need more. Yeah, we definitely need a lot more into leadership in order for that to even be on its way. Yeah, when we get to level 60 and it says companion skill bonus to 2 players skill is amazing. Essentially means like Ellie gives us engineering and a certain character gives us sneak, which means we can basically never be detected and fun stuff like that. So sure, let's start with that, although I definitely do want to put a lot more in lockpicking. Because yes, having a high lockpick is again so incredibly valuable, as well as having a high sneak and hack. Sure, hack is more just one of those things, same as lockpicking, where like you get the ability to access terminals, but I find them few and far between. Anywho, I'm debating what we should do, because essentially we could do one of two things. Yeah, no, that's a side quest I think I'll show you guys, but I'm not sure if we have enough persuasion yet for it. So yeah, let's try to do every other side quest that we can. First. Okay, so right now we have just a bunch of busy work. Some of this stuff I wasn't sure if I'd show you, but we covered it in the previous part, so might as well see it through. Essentially, the person that scanned us into this whole port was like, hey, could you go talk to this one lady and talk to her about her supplies? She says, well, I need the supplies because I'm a medicine doctor and people are dying. Can you go find the person that essentially has them supplies and make sure he's okay and make sure I'm not gonna be screwed over and get my fucking supplies. So essentially we are going to go check on him, but also go to the kind of the continent slash an outer world, which is basically just a hell zone filled with enemies to kill and stuff like that.
Back for a rest? Space adventuring is tiring work.
We are not doing that. We have never rested. I don't think I've ever rested ever in this game because it's useless, and by useless I mean I don't want to do it. So we have arrived at Scylla. And we're gonna keep our yeah, just because. Let's go ahead and go here. No, let's use Ellie, because Ellie actually knows the person we're gonna go talk to, so there's some additive dialogue there, but I do want to show you guys Victor Max, because I don't use him too much, and I would like to kind of show you guys him early on, show you guys what his action skill is, his kit, and then switch back to Pravati and Ellie. At a certain point when we find it's good. Although, again, we're going to be using our companions quite a bit because their companion quests involve you using them quite a bit, so yeah, it's not like
Scylla,
we're not gonna...
No laws, no lines, and a whole lot of guns. I love this place. Looks like
yes,
they started
Ellie.
terraforming the place, but
Looks like they started terraforming this planet, but gave something. Okay. Yes, also, one thing that is ever present is that Ellie is a touch of an edgelord. And that's just kind of a whole thing, honestly.
This is the right place if you want to trade contraband, or hide smuggled goods, or do anything fun, really.
Oh, jeez.
Processing data. Secure.
Here we go!
Ellie, go do that. Yeah, sure. Fire is less good for you. Let's also do this. I should also be behind cover, just so I'm not, dying in a fire. Why do I have this weapon equipped? And blind. More of your special ability, Ellie.
Try something stronger.
Go ahead, use it. It's almost up. There you go. I definitely need to invest more into their strength and companion skills. Cause yeah, inspiration specifically. Go ahead and smack that in the face, Pravati. Boom, bam. But yeah, it's not that their abilities aren't coming back fast enough. It's just that in the downtime, it would be great. If they had other things. Also, when you start getting they have specific perks where when they use their ability, there's a chance for their ability just to come back, which is nuts and crazy good. Oh, was there an update and now I have to reset my fucking quick save thing? Annoying! It's always painfully frustrating when they do stuff like that. Anyways, we could sneak by all of this, but I would actually like to kill them, although I am very, it's proving to be quite challenging, actually, because these primal beasts, we're not quite at that level yet, unfortunately. But I will say, Ellie, for love of God, do you use any other weapon besides the one you have? Because it's not good. Again, one of the things I love in this game is you can be standing up or crouched, and enemies still have that detection radius. So it's not just like, again, in New Vegas or something like that, or in Fallout. Just if you're not crouched, you're basically not in sneak mode, and it's just like, why then? Like, what's the point? Let me do that. It's a quick save. I believe all of these enemies are actually bad.
Hey, outlaw. You know, you didn't have to shoot me down if you wanted an autograph.
Shut up now, and you must.
Woo! Boom! Bullet to the face. Here's another one. And here's Ellie. Kill that guy. Actually, probably should put our girl Pravati in there because she'll knock enemies back. So she has an AoE thing. But you know, we're making the best with what we have. I'm gonna pop you in the. I missed.
Down they go.
Ooh, you're really lighting me up. You missed. No, you didn't. You hit me actually dead on.
That does it. Time for
Well,
a drink?
I feel like this time around my companions aren't really that good, which I think is the problem is that I'm not investing in them. We've basically been using not the right things, to put it very bluntly and simply. Also, I want to try something. I'm not sure about this, didn't mean to fire by the way, but let's change Pravati's combat ability to not mixed, but instead to stay with range, because I think it's kind of stupid to not do that. For her to kind of play around with like, because I find that there's sometimes in combat where she'll like pivot around, like, they're in melee range, I'll pull up my weapon. Oh wait, now they're in gun range, I'll pull up my thing. She kind of like quickly pivots between those where you're better off just committing to one, like run at them full bore or something like that. But also we happen to get a flamethrower, which we're of course going to give to Pravati because Pravati can use that much better than any of us, because she's already, her ability basically puts her right on top of the enemy and stuff like that. Anyways, before we talk to this very crazy man, I just want to loot everybody. 'Cause yes, but yeah, but basically I've been putting a lot of points into things like persuasion, which we don't need that much right now. But I kind of think better get a little bit more than nothing, you know, like just to make sure. But I remember my first playthrough, I put a lot into inspiration, and the reason why that's so important is because if we go and look at the skills, inspiration specifically gives your companions a giant damage buff. They can like end up being, when you get to like 70, 120 extra damage on whatever base damage they do. And then determination has to do with their companion health, which is equally as important, but also it does things like companion crit damage. So if your companions have guns per se, and they're hitting them pretty hard, pretty quick, then that could be something as well. But anyways, let's talk to this guy. Hello.
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Why does that sound familiar?
It's Ellie. Excellent timing. Hello, Ellie. What a pleasure it is to see your sparkling beauty in this barren waste.
It's Dr. Fenhill.
Do you two know each other?
I certainly know his ex-crew. Mostly from the operating table. I've probably seen more of them than he has.
How cruel you are. I distinctly remember a special party at the Lost Hope Bar on Groundbreaker where
We did not.
Oh, fine. But we almost...
Keep going, and you're gonna see how good this automech is at picking up teeth.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate, dilated pupils, increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat.
Yes. This guy reminds me of Captain Clark. What's his name on Futurama? He's like he's like a man. He wears a man skirt. It's always really weird. Or that other one from Futurama, the guy who's like, I am an amazing actor, who's like a robot that's a creep. Anyways, Captain Iron, I take it.
The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she?
No, I don't know any Wanda. No, she sure did.
I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense.
You ought to be thanking me. You're lucky you're alive.
Yes, well, I shan't. Give Wanda my chilliest regards. And farewell to you, dear Dr. Fenhill. I trust I'll see you next I find myself on the Groundbreaker.
You'd better hope not.
Alright, creepo. Let's loot this and call it good. I'm a bit sad that we're not able to survive here as smoothly. Like, I'm talking, I had no issue. That's why I'm like, I really shouldn't have pumped persuasion so much, or lockpicking. But that was also the two problems I found, is lockpicking was the biggest one, where I always found it had enough persuasion. They're pretty good about, like, tempering that until you get to the very end of the game, and that's when they start asking you for, like, 80 persuasion checks or intimidation checks, stuff like that. But yes, we were able, the first time I came here, we were able to take down things like that, a Mega Primal, which is just a giant-ass gorilla, space gorilla, and yeah, but now, it's not quite like that. Now we're a bit soft and squishy, because we haven't put so much points into inspiration, which we will be sure to fix. I think I got inspiration to like 80 straight at the cuff, which meant I basically had no problem fighting, because my companions never went down. I could just hide behind a corner whilst they killed the world, and it worked out. But yeah. Also, now we can see like things like that, like lockpicking. There's tons of chests like that here. So I think I might come back here on my time and like flush everything out. But until then, let's be just gentle and safe about it. Also, what's over here? Also, yes, this is like a giant force wall, so the map is big, but not that big, unfortunately. But we can sell our junk. Also, apparently we get riot control armor, gold. Oh, actually, this looks awesome on our companions, so I might get some of this. Yeah. Because it's like perma-gold. Also, we're going to buy up all these mechanical parts, as well as, well, we should, oh yeah, we have enough to buy that special keycard thing from old granny, whatever her name is, so that's fun. But the quests you do for her do give you like a ton of money, so it's worthy to do them, you know. But let us leave. Wait, what's under here? Nothing? Trash? Hot garbage? Probably. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Well, maybe there's a light. Yes, there is a single... some stuff. not maybe worth it. Hacking tool is kind of worth it. What is this? I can't pick that up? Okay. Again, it would be really nice if you could just like full on fire back. Not have to like go to your ship, go to the hub, go back to the groundbreaker, fast travel to the other checkpoint. Like it's just like, take me there. I know for sure they can 100% be completed. And I think there's only a few like that. Like I think Finn's or Flex, sorry. Flex's companion quest can actually be completed really quickly. So we may actually do that ahead of time, but I don't know. Yeah.
Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Gross. Just a horrible way to say, hey, can I, be a part of your crew? You're pretty eager to throw in with someone you barely know.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
All right, Flex. Tell me why I should hire you. I know it's Felix or something, but I'm going to say Flex still. Okay.
You're serious. You're giving me a shot. All right. Hang on. I put together a little speech, just in case you asked. Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and/or outlaw gang.
I'm enjoying this. Go on. Are you reading off your hand? I'm enjoying this. Go on.
Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion.
Sorry. He's funny.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and/or raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man. That motto is it's a work in progress.
Okay. All right. I heard enough. You're hired. Let him continue, sure.
Additionally, I have several years of experience as a box hauler. This skill may come in handy if you need a body dragged away or a door held open while escaping enemy fire. In conclusion, thank you for considering me for your ship crew and/or outlaw gang. I look forward to our adventures together.
I thought that was real good, Felix.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. What do you think? Am I in?
Parvati is the best, so if she's in, then sure. But first of all, dragging off bodies, shooting, the hell kind of ship do you think I'm running? Ooh, I don't know if we should go with that one. I haven't made up my mind about you. How about an interview? Basically, all that interview, just to like kind of spoil it, just so we don't have to go down it, and my character can basically just be like, fuck it, I'm sold. And I like that kind of narrative pathway better. But anyways, basically he just asks about how, like, why he got in a fight, and our character's basically prodding him about the fact that he has a temper, that he's kind of inexperienced, and like, you know, just because you disagree with someone, you shouldn't have just punched him to death. You know, like chill out a little bit. But yeah, I like the pathway of, I've heard enough, you're hired. That's all I needed to hear, that like little silly speech. Sure. Good.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
Well, see you on the ship, Felix. Or Flex, yep.
I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
You got a crew now, Felix.
Pravati's the best. Pravati's just joy. It's just a beacon of light, lovely. Also, I did that thing with the, yeah.
Hey there.
I told that lady, no, you're not gonna say, you was like one of those side things, like, hey, do this, and I'm not gonna give you anything, and or thank you for doing it. Great. Thanks, dude. Anyways, let's move on. Hello. I've done it. Hello.
Well, well, Dr. Fenhill. It's not often I see you on this side of sickbay.
I make it a point not to get shot, and when I do, I can usually take care of the mess myself.
It'd be nice to have you in here patching people up, not just blowing them apart.
I respect what you're doing here, but you know I'm not ready to settle down. It's not you, it's me.
Have it your way then. You always do. Now, about your friend here. Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return. I can't thank you enough.
XP! By the way, guys, I'm still, like, I'm in the morning phase where I just woke up and I'm like, your whole body is, like, frozen and blocking up, so that's why my voice may be like a knife. Just not good. See, like that's the weird thing. It says that, like, what do you call it? For instance, persuasion. If I'm not mistaken, if we go to dialogue, the thing that's like all persuasion, lie, intimidate, all that stuff, it says each point significantly increase persuasion, up to 50 points. After 50, you can specialize and put additional points into persuade, lie, or intimidate. So as soon as I get to level 50, I'm smooth sailing. But that's not the case. But for this one, it is the case, which it says the same thing. So I don't know if it's just broken or what. Because this one's not at level 50, it's at level 41. But if I wanted to, I could put points into it. But yeah, level 50. And again, I found, well, it's weird. You want the skill, so I think I'll bring this one up to probably 60. And then at that point, I'll stop and go back down to here. And invest in companion health, because that's a big thing, because your companions, albeit their action skills are pretty good, they're kind of derpy, and they're just like glorified meat sacks, which sounds brutal, but it's the case. So they just get littered with ammunition and bullets, so you want to kind of offset that somehow. So you basically, like, the value for companion's health is incredibly necessary. But anyways, companion skill bonus, yeah, basically that's something that I want to get really, really early on, so that way Pravati or Victor Max or anybody who's in my party who specializes in any skill, which almost all of them do, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, basically that's what I want to do. But yes, basically Pravati gives me engineering, so that I basically don't need to have that high, although it's probably pretty good, because it says a 20% chance to, every time you break down weapons or armor, that you get a basic mod. And then if you invest more in that, you can break down something for a 10% chance for a rare mod. So I think it's probably, if anything, I think I should probably just keep weapons and throw them in my chest. And then just keep like a bunch of low-level like weapons there, and just keep breaking down the mods, and hopefully I'll get better things. Yeah, because getting 100 or 20% extra damage to machines is a terrible final capstone skill. But finding pristine items 100% of the time seems pretty good, although it's not that hard to repair an item, so I don't even know if that's technically really good. I don't know, we'll see. But for the time being, I'm not sure. I'm gonna make a save. I would like to, oh, we have perk point to spend, lovely jubbly. Oh, honestly, I said last time that we would get this, which increases your tactical time dilation meter. But honestly, I would prefer just getting more carrying capacity, which we don't have access to anyway, so I guess I shouldn't do that. But yeah, we'll just get that one. I don't ever find any more health, nothing like that. Vendor prices, no. But I do find that this is where things start coming alive. So for this one's amazing. This was like the whole thing of my build. So the next time we get to level 11 or 12, sorry, that's when we're going to be able to be actually creating some sort of build that synergizes within itself. So for instance, this one says, whenever you critical hit a target, there's a chance for you to have immediately reset your companion's cooldown, both. So, things like machine guns that fire really quickly, like the chain guns. Things also like the shotgun that fire a bunch of pellets, and one or two or three of those have a chance of critical hitting, means you'll be shooting someone with a shotgun and then just boom, all of your action skills come back, and you can spam both of them. They deal a ton of damage, boom, boom, boom. You're also staying in this immune state, so enemies can be hitting you all you want, and you're going to be fine, and you're just keeping this cycle moving. And then there's ones like this, where every time you activate a companion ability, it has a chance to reset the other companion ability as well as the one itself. So that's amazing. So basically you can just get into this companion ability spam. And then there's this one, a companion's ability cooldown for each time they get a kill. So you get more cooldown reduction every time they get a kill. Good. Although I think at that point I'll just get these two and then jump over here and get some good old carrying capacity. Wait, bonus skill when you have no companion. No, so we wouldn't get that one. I remember we didn't get that one. I thought, why not? Yes. Weak point damage, this is also good. So many good things. I don't know if we'll go to science. Maybe. Although I don't think so. Yeah, we'll see. But also, Pravati got a perk point as well. So we're going to spend that in... Yes, a chance to extract a mod in the field. Perfect. Lovely. Amazing. And then Ellie will just quickly throw some points into her skill tree, which is medical, boom, more medical skill when she is in my party. Lovely. My inhaler heals me more. Bit selfish, but it is what it is. I wonder what would be better, to put Pravati hard-locked at melee or hard-locked with guns. I don't know. I just think it's better to have her specifically hardlock, because enemies are always like running away from Pravati as she does her like concuss. So I don't know which one would be better. I'll have to do some testing on my end. But let us quickly do something real fast. So there's some quests here, which I think I'll do with you guys. There's also some quests here, but there's a quest that is also here that is for Pravati, but we're not going to do that yet because, again, I want to wait until we have the time of the opening, and then we can go ahead and execute all those. But for the time being, ladies and gentlemen, this is more me just talking your ear off. But in the next part, I promise you, we will wrapping up some stuff on the Groundbreaker. We're moving along, trucking along. Thank you so much for your time. Subscribe button above me, as well as 2 videos to my right. Thank you kindly again, and goodbye.